Hi everybody and welcome to Matilda Road. Here at Matilda Road I do all things grocery and shopping related for mums, and today I have got my fortnightly Woolworths delivery order to share with you. I'm going to do it a little bit back to front today to mix it up for my regular viewers, and we'll start from the other side with all my Brad stash here. The tip top is for myself. No, the tip top is for predominantly my children. My husband will eat that, and so will I if I needed to. But I prefer the country split, and the kids don't. I have a packet of wraps there. And the children are still on holidays, school holidays, and we have been using those wraps quite a bit. Bagels, probably for a lunch, and I've got some cream breakfast. Gee, I'm off to a bad start today. The bagels, which are for a breakfast, and I've got some cream cheese in the shop as well to go with those. Hot dogs we're going to do for one meal. Fruitless hot cross buns. What's everybody's thought? This is probably controversial. Should we not have these until closer towards Easter, or is it okay now? I mean, they're in the shop, somebody's got to be buying them, and I actually quite like them. I prefer the ones with the fruit, but of course a couple of the children do not. Okay, fruit and veg. I did do a really large shop last fortnight of frozen veggies, so I do have quite a lot of that left over. But I've got carrots there for during the week. I've got nectarines and tomatoes. 2 bags of spinach that we do for my chicken curry or in meals, and we're also using that in our wraps and sandwiches. Some grapes that we can have, usually put those out with a breakfast. 1 lonely onion there. 1 sweet potato and lettuce or cucumbers for a snack. And the black beans, I cook those in the pressure cooker, bag them and then freeze them for when I need them. Now it's hard with the sweet potato because when I ordered that, and I think I ordered 500 grams, it's quite small. It won't be a lot for a meal for us, but I think we'll get a small piece for everybody. Okay, bacon there for breakfast and recipes. And we have been using a little bit more of that. The kids, with the kids home, I have been doing a breakfast, bacon and eggs. And there were eggs over here. And the cake for the kids being home for morning or afternoon tea. Hot dogs, as I said. Twiggy sticks for a snack. Potatoes for our meals. The Dairy Farmers yogurt there is for myself for breakfast, and this other one here, which it's a New York cheesecake. That sort of came up when I was shopping and I put it in the cart. It seemed yummy, and I'm going to give that a go for myself. Now the tomato soup we have once a fortnight for a meal, and it's just gotten to the point where that large tin is not enough for us, so I've had to get that second smaller tin as well, just all the children are growing and wanting more. Sweet corn we have for a meal as a side dish. The peaches I just like to have in the pantry for all sorts of things. The tin of tuna there, I actually thought that was a larger tin when I ordered it, but it'll be interesting to see where it says for sandwiches what we think of that. Now these beans and tomatoes tins there were on sale for $1, so I've got those. That Coke will probably be for myself. Orange juice hiding back there, we have that once a fortnight. We do a larger breakfast. White vinegar for cleaning mostly. Cream cheese, as I said, for the bagels. And the cottage cheese, I have one son that's into that for his snacks. The cream for recipes, pancakes, anything like that we might do. The roast chicken there for lunches. Now my children once a fortnight are allowed to get a treat, to pick something in the store for $1, and they have picked this chocolate. 1 each and 1 for me. and the salami for lunches or pizza. Margarine, we do seem to be using a little bit more of that during the holidays. The kids have been doing lots of baking with cakes and bickies and things, and I guess probably more sandwiches as well. Just tasty sliced cheese that we were out of. Gravy is a great backup in the pantry. Sour cream, if we do something with those wraps, or we do nachos. I do still have a bag of corn chips, and I think a bottle of salsa that we could do that. Now this Yoplait Zero, no added sugar, no fat yogurt has become a regular in my shopping. I have one son that likes that, so we would recommend that if it's something that suits your diet. 2 of the 3 litre milk there for us. And the food containers, I always get in my shops, or usually get in my shops, to freeze any leftovers for my husband's lunches. Noodles, the kids are liking these. It's got those. The plates, I've just decided during the school holidays to have a little bit of a break and pick my battles, and so I've got some paper and plastic plates there. For the fortnight, we needed a refill for our Glade plug-in there. It's not a Glade plug-in, but it's a Glade anyway, refill air smelly thing. Okay, the beef cubes. Now this is what I remember as a child, and my mum always had the beef cubes, but I usually get the larger red containers of the beef stock, but I'm finding that they are going so hard very quickly. I don't even get to use half the container, and it's really rock hard. So I'm going to try these as a backup and see what I think or how I like them. The pies will do for one meal, and I do mixed vegetables with those. The Notino there for sandwiches, and sometimes for breakfast we'll put them with apples. But I didn't get the apples this time. The kids seem to have gone off apples a little bit, so I'm giving them a break for a fortnight, and I think that I forgot the bananas, so I might have to call in somewhere, or they'll just have to go without for a week. I will go back to the shops in a week's time to get bread, milk and fruit and veg, so it's probably a good thing to give them a rest off the bananas maybe for a week as well. Okay, these mashed potatoes. Now my stores, one week they seem to have the Bird's Eye mashed potatoes, next fortnight they don't, so I'm not picky on the brand, but I just find these good to have when I'm running behind, because as you know it takes a long time to boil the potatoes to do mash if I was planning on that, and if I get behind it's great to have those on hand. Some chicken pops, probably a lunch for the kids, a little bit special. And the triangles were on sale, I think with 50 cents off, and they are a regular item, so I might even put them away until they go back to school, because they have them in their lunch one day for their school lunches. Kilo of chicken legs. I did tell you I picked up a bread machine at a garage sale and kind of gave it to myself at Christmas time. So there's a couple of bread mixes there. Worcestershire sauce, golden syrup and the maple syrup. Now I'll be interested to see how the Woolworths golden syrup is. It is a fair bit cheaper than the CSR, I think that's the brand. So it'll be good to see whether we like it or not, because that'll be a saving for us if we do like it, and it's the same. As I said, the children have been baking and I've been baking, so plain flour and self-raising flour. The lactose-free milk there, I have one child needs that. Milo, and the cake mixes. The Woolworths Miranda cake, Madeira, cake is an experiment as well, because the Woolworths brand of cakes are cheaper, and I've never used one, so I wanted to see what we think of those, because that will be a saving as well. The greens were on sale and I did order more of those, but they were unsupplied. So they've been popular. Okay, well, I don't think I've missed anything. I think that's it for this week. I do have a beauty subscription box unveiling or opening to show you. So if you think that that's something that you would like to watch, please subscribe and like, and I should have that up next week for you to look at, if not sooner. Thank you to everybody who has newly subscribed. I had got a few over Christmas and New Year, so that was a wonderful little Christmas present that you gave to me. So thank you so much, from my home to yours.